Hey everyone, happy Monday. It is Scott.Holmberg from Pacific Residential Mortgage, and we have
Stacey Sebastian with eXp Realty, and today is
May the 4th, which is
May the 4th.
also known as Star Wars Day.
Woohoo!
Oops, Skywalker socks, Star Wars, lightsaber, may the Force be with you. So yeah, it's an awesome day. I just am really disappointed I couldn't find my Star Wars shirt. But I got the socks, so we'll go with the Luke Skywalker socks.
Well, my power happens to be that I'm with eXp. Ooh, that rhymed. I love it. Wow, I didn't even plan
Perfect.
that. Okay. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in the mortgage industry, Scott.
So yeah, just real brief. We are starting to see with our company, and I'm talking to other loan officers around the Northwest and stuff, that we are seeing credit reports that the score isn't changed because of the CARES Act, but we are seeing mortgages recorded on the credit report as in forbearance. We kind of chatted a little bit about this a couple of weeks ago. There's still a bunch of information up in the air, but I do know that if we see a loan on the credit report that says in forbearance, we cannot lend. So if it's just recent, one of our solutions is we've actually had clients have to call the lending institute and say, hey, I didn't want this to go in forbearance. So please take it out of forbearance. If we get a letter that says it's out of forbearance, we can lend. More what we're going to see in the next 12 to 18 months is, at least right now, if you are in forbearance, we've got a 12-month waiting period once forbearance is stopped. That obviously could change, but that's kind of where we're at now. So if you don't have to put your loan into forbearance, I highly recommend that you don't go there. Talk to your lender, talk to your servicer, try to make other arrangements if you can, because it won't affect your score because it's not negative information, but they are reporting it that the loan is in forbearance.
You know, it's interesting because in the very beginning, when we started doing these videos, we were talking about, hey guys, you know, this is not free. You have to make your payments. And a lot of people didn't understand what forbearance meant. And so now some of that's going to come out. And I have seen some angry people posting some videos about the things that, you know, they just thought it was this thing that they could do. I even had somebody say, hey, we watched your video and you said don't do it because it's the unknown, because each servicer is going to affect you in a different way. So we're going to start seeing more of that come out. And they said, you know, we went ahead and paid our mortgage payment because we were like, oh, it's not just this simple thing. So I don't know who else went along with that, but hopefully there's more people that listened to our video and made their payments.
No, I'm glad yeah. that they at least heard. And like I said, I think the biggest message that we can tell people is pick up the phone and call. Try to get as much information from the servicer, you know, pick your loan officer, their brains or whatever you need to do, but try to get as much information as you can and then get whatever you can in writing. But yeah, we are seeing credit reports that say loan is in forbearance. So that's a negative.
So I was going to do stats again this week, but you know, I just checked and it looks like it's skewed still. And I'm sure that's because things are still getting input into our system, and it's appearing as though we had 98 listings this last week, but I'm sure it's not 98 listings. I'm sure that it's because more have come into the system and shown their true list dates. So I'm not going to do stats this week until things start looking appropriate. And also it showed that there's like 78 pendings this last week. And I'm like, that doesn't look right. So we're just
That's a busy week in real estate.
I'm going to hold off just one more week and then I'll get back onto those stats. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pull up what Scott's been working on. Scott, why don't you tell us what you've been working on? Because here's Scott out in his yard, and he is actually working on his backyard because he purchased a home recently. And tell us what you're doing, Scott.
Yeah, so I kind of started a challenge, which is 100 days and 100 videos. Crazy, I don't know what I was thinking, but we're going to do 100 days straight of 100 different videos, kind of ranging from, you know, like the chat that you and I do, some information, you know, industry information, but I kind of thought I'd start it off kind of more like, you know, just what we do in our everyday life. And I posted a couple, and it's more about the progression of our backyard and thoughts and dirt and rock. And I mean, I think I've got, you know, from a pick, breaking up rocks with scars and blisters. So yeah, it should be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So you were talking about putting a putting green in your backyard. How'd that go?
Well, it's not there yet. I mean,
Well, I
eventually it'll
know.
be there.
You think
But
so?
no, we're picking up. I've kind of gotten some bids and some different ideas, and whether you do artificial turf, because obviously artificial turf, you don't have to water, you don't have to mow, but the upfront cost is not near what like a regular grass would be. It's like super expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to figure out if we need to sell Maddie off to get the putting green.
Yeah, it was a little
I
bit
don't know.
better.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. Maybe you should just go with the obstacle course putting green because if it starts to get wavy after a while, that's okay. It's cheaper that way, right?
Yeah, this isn't mini golf. This isn't putt back there.
Yeah.
So
So I've been working on this new thing. I'm going to go ahead and share it with you over here on my YouTube channel. And basically what I've been doing is these school tours. Cookie's marching at me, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pick her up. I think I did a video about that where she makes these noises in the video and it doesn't sound appropriate. So I'm going to go ahead and pick her up. So basically what happens is I'm doing these school tours. There's a lot of people move into the area that are curious about what the schools look like. So if you head over to Sunny and Bend, I already have 3 here, and Sunny and I are going to go ahead and head out today and take another one. And I'm looking for requests as well. So if you guys have a school request and you're moving to the area, or you'd like a video to share with somebody else looking to move to the area that's interested in a school, we're kind of touring the grounds and we're talking about the school. So,
awesome.
So yeah. And then also, if you guys could, if you have a child that goes to the school or you have, past experience, I'd love if you guys messaged me some reviews that I could post inside so people could see some personal reviews, because we know that reviews matter the most. So here's just one of them. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's just us walking through.
Hey guys, this is Stacey Sebastian. If you're new here, I am.
So you can see we're just cruising around, going to the front of the school, walking around. So this is one Skyview middle school that we did. So
nice.
I know that a lot of people are curious about that. So I went ahead and did that. So that's what we're working on for our project.
Very cool. Yeah, I might actually have someone that might be able to give you a little information on a few schools. So you might have to reach out to Megan.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that would be really good.
Because she might help out.
No, that would be awesome. I'm just looking for reviews. I don't need to put your name in there or anything. I just want some people talking about what their experiences are and stuff like that. I think it's important for people to hear that as well. So
awesome. That's cool. That's going to be a fun project to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and it's been fun for us to go out and do that. So yeah. So thanks for joining me today, Scott. You got anything else?
No, it's sunny and it's looking like it's going to be a good week. I do know that we have Mother's Day coming up. So for all the mothers, a happy early Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy the weekend. The weekend weather in Central Oregon is supposed to be amazing. So get outside and take advantage of it. And I'm sure we'll have to post a few pictures or videos of what we did this weekend.
Yeah. And happy 4th.
Yes. May the 4th be with you.
Be with you. And we will see you guys next week.
All right. We'll see you later.
Scott. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.